What's up, everyone? So today we're going to be replacing the LEDs in this AC control unit and then also in the dash. So I bought 6 total LEDs, 3 of this size. I'll have the link in the description. It is, shoot, I don't exactly know the size, but I'll have the links labeled with like which one goes to the dash, then which one goes to the AC unit. So we got 3 smaller ones for the AC unit and then 3 bigger ones for the actual dash. So let's get started. So the first thing we'll be working on is this AC control unit. So as you can see right now, I turn the lights on and nothing turns on here. And the lights on the dash work, but it's the old incandescent lights. So we're gonna be replacing both so that they match. So the first thing that we're gonna do is replace these lights. So the first step we gotta do is take this trim off. So to do that, pull here at the bottom, kind of pop it off. And then there's clips down here that hold in, kind of like connect to the buttons. Now that that's out, we gotta unscrew these four screws. All right, so with that unscrewed, let's go ahead and unplug the wires. All right, so these clips are pretty hard to take off. So basically what I'm gonna do is, there's this little black cover on here, and it's clipped in at the top, so you kind of just lift up the top portion and then it kind of comes down like this. And then there's this back plate here that is clipped into the next plate, and so you got to kind of like fold this plate back, and there's these little plastic like fish hook things that come out. So I'm going to grab a needle nose pliers and squeeze them shut so that we can push them through, and then this should come back and flip back over pretty easily. Alrighty, so there's 3 of those fish hook kind of things. So then what you get to is this. The 3 fish hook things are these white, one here, and one here. And then you can see there's 2 LEDs here, and then you have to take this part off with the screw. Or actually, you pop this off here. So I have to figure out how to pull this off. But in the meantime, we can go ahead and replace these LEDs. So to get them out, you just twist and pull out. And you can see that there. All right, so we got the first one in, and so the LEDs are polarized. So if you put it in and twist it and it doesn't work, just twist it around like 180 degrees and then put it back in. So you can see this is getting lighting up here now, which did not before. So let's do the next few. All right, so got these top 2 in now. And small needle nose pliers definitely help on this a lot. All right, so this fan control knob does come off. Apparently you just gotta pull it really hard, but that's a major pain. So once that happens, oh shit, and I broke a piece of plastic. All right, and then it's just, okay, so what it is you gotta get that front knob off. And then there's 2 clips here that you can kind of lift up and a clip here that you lift up. And so basically you take the front knob off, push with your finger in the middle of this area, and then unclip the clip here and then the 2 clips here, and then you can get to that LED. And that's the last one for the AC control. And it's definitely the hardest. I really hope we get the polarity right the first try on this one. And we did. Sweet. So that's the finished AC control unit. Let's see if it shows up on camera. Yep. And let's get this little puppy back in there. All right, got that all back together. One last check. Still all good. To get it back in, just those 4 screws, and it will be all back together. All right, we got that all put back together, and final look. Nice and bright LEDs. So now let's move on to the dash. Alrighty, so now we're moving on to the dash. So the first thing we got to do is take this steering wheel cover off, or the steering wheel column cover. So that's just Phillips head screwdriver. First thing you got to do is pop off this little thing by your key. So there's 6 screws here. There's 2 in the back here, 2 in the middle and then 2 way up front here. Alrighty, so the next thing we got to get off is this plastic piece. So now we got to get 2 screws up here and get this plastic part off. So once those are out, just kind of pop this plastic part off. It's easy to bring the lever down for your steering wheel. Alright, so if you get one clip off, then you can kind of scoot it around. And then it looks like the dash, there's 1 screw up here, so we'll take this off, see? And there's 1 screw down here, and another down here. This is the back of the dash, and then these are the 3 lights, I believe. Yep. Unscrewed 1. And then those just kind of pop out. So this is the same kind of thing. You take this little knob. You take this knob, so there's these 3 lights here. You twist it, pops out. Take the light and just pull straight out. Then take your LED, push that in, stick that back in, twist. All right, so we got all 3 in. Now to test, I believe we need to have the dimmer switch hooked up, or else the lights don't turn on. Sweet, so I got super lucky. As you can see, all the lights are in the right way. These should be polarized as well. So, you know, if you have it in backwards, then it won't turn on. So you just need to switch it. So that's all good. Now let's put this back together, and then we can see everything all together. All right, so one last check before I put everything back together. Sweet, that's all good. Dimmer even works, just sweet. This is all working. And yeah, everything is great. So let's get this back on, and then we'll be all done. Alrighty, so here we are. As you can see, LEDs all on the dash, LEDs all here in the AC unit. So there we are. Now I can finally see when it's dark. I can control my air conditioning and see what I'm actually doing over here. So thanks so much for watching. Links to the LEDs are in the description. They were pretty cheap. I think it was like, I don't know, 20 bucks or something total for all 6. And it's a fairly easy install. And now I can actually see what I'm doing with my air conditioning. So that's great. So thanks so much for watching. If you'd like, go ahead and like and subscribe. And I post up a new video every Sunday. So thanks. See ya.